Hi, my name is Sarah Feynman. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the president of Hillel Sonoma County.
Hi, my name is Hattie Daner. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the vice president of Hillel Sonoma County.
Welcome to our Hillel Happenings.
This week, we'll be sharing a story called The Parable of the Long Spoons, which talks about love for your community. Today, I will be reading a story called The Parable of the Long Spoons. An old woman is nearing the end of her life. As she closes her eyes one night, she sees a bright light and is transported to another realm. She doesn't pass away just then. Instead, she returns to the living world to find her family gathered at her bedside. She smiles and whispers to her children, "I have seen the great hereafter." "The great whereafter?" her son asks. "The giving and the selfish, I have seen them both." The old woman goes on to explain, "I came upon the door, and behind it was the selfish. What I saw there confounded me. There was a dining hall filled with rows of tables, each table and smelling delicious, yet the people seated around the tables were emaciated and sickly moaning with hunger. As I came closer, I realized that each person had a very long spoon. With it, they could reach the feast, but the spoon was too long. Though they tried and tried again, they couldn't bring the nourishment to their mouth. In spite of the abundance before them, they were starving." She continued, "I left this horrid place and opened a new door, one that led to the giving. Inside, I was surprised to see the very same scene before my eyes, a dining hall filled with row upon row of tables, and on those tables a marvelous feast. But instead of moaning with hunger, the people around the tables were sitting contentedly, talking with one another, sated from the abundance before them. Like those in the selfish, these people were holding very long spoons. As I watched, a woman dipped her spoon into a bowl of stew before her, but rather than struggle to feed herself, she extended her spoon out and fed the man seated across from her. This person, now satisfied and no longer hungry, gave thanks and returned the favor, leaning across the table to feed the woman. I suddenly understood the difference between the giving and the selfish," the old woman said to her family. "It is neither the qualities of the place nor the abundance of resources, but the way people treat each other. In the selfish, we are selfish. We would rather go hungry than give to the people we don't care for the pleasure of eating. But in the giving, we feed each other. We put trust in those around us and never go hungry."
It's across many spiritual communities and cultures. Noticeably, the giving and the selfish are very different places, yet what creates each condition is how they choose to be with one another. As a community, we all make decisions how we support and are supported by one another. The parable of the long spoon allows us to reflect and ask ourselves, what kind of person do I want to be? And how do I want to relate to my community? Do you want to be a part of the selfish community? Or do you want to be part of the giving community? Hillel Sonoma County's purpose is to cultivate a giving community that encourages you to partake in selfless, altruistic lifestyles to the best of your abilities.
Thank you for joining us for our first Hillel Read and Reflect.
And tune in next week for our next Hillel Happenings. Also, join us for Shabbat on Zoom, Instagram, and Facebook livestream at 6:30. And feel free to reach out and be the next Human of Hillel.